Hello there, it's me, Potato Me, and guess what? I got another showcase. Today I'm going to be showing off Knights and the Crusaders, the three random ones that you saw in that one short. Yeah, Krong, Amy, Voko, and Buddy. Yeah, he's a new one, even though he's actually been around longer than the other three. So yeah, let's get into this. Hey you, before we actually get into the video, majority of people who watch my videos aren't subbed. Yeah, I'm doing this again, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, okay? But look, man, like I got a lot of subs from doing this, and I really do appreciate it, okay? So if you could just subscribe and watch for more content, because I actually have a Mandalorian video coming up. Frick, I put the figure behind me. Hold on. I'm using my right hand, so I couldn't really reach it. I got a Mando video coming up. Frog Lady, Spider Thing, and other characters. So yeah, I'll be doing that at some point. I don't know when, but hey, next video might be the clones. My clones, so yeah. If you could sub, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Let's start out with the first figure, which is, of course, your boy, me. Guys, look, it's me in armor. Whoa. It's not like you've seen this before. So, obviously, we're starting off with me, and as you can tell, I, of course, do have my red dragon shield, and, of course, a new sword. Now, you may be wondering, what did the old one look like? Well, it was this. It was this piece. It was like that little sword that came in the CMF. Yeah, I decided to make my own because I'm original. Ahaha. Anyways, so as you can tell, I think I've shown this armor off before, but I've kind of updated it since. Of course, shield. But I don't remember what I don't remember what the original one looks like, if I actually showed it off. But, of course, he does have different legs, actually. I repainted the legs to look a lot better looking, so I think they look better. But actually, because this is a Ninjago torso, legs. Where's my freaking, okay, there it is, toothpick. But originally they had like stuff kind of hanging down, so I just kind of painted over and just kind of put little lines, almost like the clone torso, almost like the clone armor, almost like that. But yeah, I mean, I can still bend the legs and the paint won't come off, so thank God for that. Yeah, of course, the new sword, very new. I thought, hey, I kind of want a sword that looks red on the inside but silver on the out, so I did this. There is no gold, mainly because, in terms of the helmet, like I'm gonna explain this right now. The reason why the silver is on the torso and not on the helmet, it's mainly because I just kind of think the gold and the red on the helmet looks a lot better than red and silver on the helmet, and I think the silver and red looks a lot better on the torso armor and all that. So yeah, that's it for me. Let's move on to, like, the only one people actually recognize because of his, body shape, Krong. Now, why did I name him Krong, exactly? I don't know. But just to get the shield out the way, he's got, like, a little Nexo Knight shield that just painted, like, a little cross on to represent Crusaders. But, if you couldn't tell, it's not really the best paint job because it's from a while ago, actually. Originally, I didn't actually have any of this gunmetal gray painted on. But he has, like, a little Chima sword, so just get that out of the way. I want to give everyone their own unique weapon of some sort, like the main crew, you know what I mean? But Krong here actually has headphones, and you may be wondering, well, what the hell type of universe even is this? Well, it's kind of like, let me explain, because Voko right here is actually supposed to be a robot. This being the reason why he has a chainsaw and the face. So, and the torso armor, but I'll get to that in a bit. This is supposed to be like sort of like Nexo Knights, but not too futuristic to where they have like every single thing, like hover cars and all that. No, they don't even have guns in this universe, but no, they got robots. Okay, just don't ask. But it's supposed to be like sort of a universe like that, to where they have somewhat modern technology, but not exactly. They don't have phones. They don't have guns, obviously, because then that would just kind of make the plot a lot easier, because they could just shoot everyone. So that wouldn't be as fun. I mean, it would be kind of funny just to see someone just pull out a gun and just shoot him while he's monologuing. But yeah, I took the little headphones piece, I just kind of painted them a little gray on the outside. And I took a little bit of gunmetal gray, this one that I have, and I just kind of painted it over this. It's called Zinc, Z-I-N-C. It's called that, it's by Deco, so if you really want to know what type of gunmetal gray I guess I use, yeah. I mean, it's not exactly gunmetal gray in terms of the name, but still, who cares? But torso armor, of course, is Axel's from Nexo Knights, because I thought it would be a lot more unique just to use this torso. I do actually have this one right here. I think it was this one originally, but I think it was a gray one. I think. I don't know. It was either one of those two. But pretty much I painted on the little Crusader in the middle. I wanted to do this for everybody. Like for some of the other characters like Amy and Voko, but I couldn't because it's too small detail. Or Krong here on the other hand was actually pretty good. Like pretty good size. So yeah, everything is outlined in a gunmetal gray. The legs are actually from Hanzo from Overwatch. Yeah, I still don't remember his name. But it's from him. And I just painted the sides black and the back black. Potato moan. Okay, frail. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Krong. By the way, I covered up the back with a 2x2 squared plate thing. I don't know the names of these bricks. Now we're moving on to Voko. This one's probably one of my favorites. Like, I just love the way I made these characters. Probably my least favorite is Buddy. You'll see him in a bit. But pretty much with Voko, I gave him a little party hat just to kind of make it a lot more unique. Of course, I gave him another Nexo Knight's torso because, well, torso armor, but that's pretty much going to be a reoccurring thing, so you're just going to have to deal with it. The helmet is, of course, a Nexo Knight's helmet, but the Crusader helmet wasn't introduced in Nexo Knights. It was just in this color. That's when it was introduced. And I painted like a little bit of lighter yellow, which is from Apple Barrel. Yeah, it's from that. And I just kind of painted it over, just like, that's pretty neat. The head on the underneath is actually one of the heads from Ninjago. It's from the Dija sort of thing. I forget what that season's called. But yeah, that's it for Voko's head. I just kind of repainted it to make the head, like, the eyes stand out a lot better. The chainsaw, on the other hand, I just kind of built, and I just kind of painted, like, a little chainsaw bit right there, a little silver. And I kind of, like, have a story written out for these characters, because, you know, my own original characters, I want to sort of have fun with them. I want to do stop motions one day with them, so maybe one day if I can actually figure out how to be good at stop motions. Yeah, I've only made, like, one, and that was kind of a shit post. But, as you can see, the torso, on the other hand, it's actually... originally, it was actually one of the hidden side torsos. It was Jack's, like, white hoodie one. But I decided to just remake it, because I had, like, a little concept drawn out for it. This is what it looks like. There's nothing on the back, mainly because it's going to be covered up by this half the time, so it's like, what's the point? But this also does have sort of gunmetal gray outlinings as well. And the legs are from that bounty hunter from the CMF. The little minifigure series. I forget which one it was, so, yeah. But yeah, that's Voko. And in my mind, I would think he has like a vocoded voice, kind of like a Soundwave, if you remember that little meme video. Where he was like, my fat ass thought this was a oven for lasagna or something like that. I don't freaking know. Next up, we have Amy. Fun fact, I did not mean to actually call her Amy in that one video. I meant to call her Allie or Abby. Sadly, now she's known as Amy. So, yeah, that's kind of it for that. But the helmet is, of course, another one from Nexo Knights. It is in blue now, because blue, that's why. And, of course, I painted it to be silver, because it make it a lot more unique. A face below it is actually just from... There's one character from Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the TV show one. The sword is from Nexo Knights as well, so, yeah. The shield is actually one I used before for my sig fig. I later changed it, mainly because I actually found, you know, the other shield, so I decided to use that one instead of, you know, the smaller one. Also, I forgot to mention, Krong and Amy actually are like the only two characters who actually have hair. So here's Krong. It's actually like the Cole hair. I just kind of cut off the back so it could fit. Amy, on the other hand, you have to take off this little torso armor, which I think it's from a Nexo Knights character. I'm not exactly too sure. That's my dog. But as you can tell, the torso is actually fully painted by me, of course. No, nothing on the back, like usual. But the torso was actually originally a Ninjago torso, and it was... I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't know if we can try. It was from Jay, but I think it was from Hunted. Like the Hunted season, I think so. I replaced the arm with a dark blue. And, of course, I made it like a little transparent arm right there. But, here, hold on. Let me just show off the freaking hairpiece, which is actually Parker's from Hidden Side, the headphones one. And I just got rid of it, and I just painted it black. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the way it turned out, man. And it took me a while, because I was like, I gotta clip this away, I gotta sand this away, I gotta Dremel tool this away. So it's just a back and forth, you know? But she does have like a little skirt piece, and of course, legs that have, I think it's from the ACU troopers from, what's it called, Jurassic World. If anyone even remembers those sets. Just give me a second, I'm gonna reassemble her. What a weird phrase. Next up, we got Buddy. And he's probably the simplest out of all of them. These legs were actually originally used on Velcro, but then I decided to swap them out for, you know, the more robotic legs, because he's a robot. Like I said, set in like a medieval like future of some sort. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see for Velcro, he uses a normal silver Crusader helmet. And my stick figure is actually the only Crusader who has like a unique helmet shape. Well, everybody else has like their own respective colors, I guess. I don't know why I said respective, just don't ask. But pretty much, I just kind of took a little bit of... This was back before I even used, what's it called, Procreate or green stuff. I used this stupid clay. Yeah, that. And I just kind of put it over in the middle, and it looks not that great. Whatever that new, what's it called? Frickin'. I'm blanking on the name. Like the blacksmith house thing. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that set, maybe, I don't know. But the torso armor is just some, I forget where this is from, but it's just a plain silver one. But I kind of like to refer to it as the hunted armor. I like to refer to it as the hunted armor, even though it's not actually from Ninjago Hunted. But I just painted some chainmail on, painted on the little cross, and that's pretty much it for the torso, even the torso below it. It's just like one of those Ninjago movie torsos, like one of the side characters that no one cares for. And then, of course, the legs from Hidden Side. The swords are the katanas with a little bit of blue and white on it. I think it's pretty interesting. The head is just pure black, besides the face on the back. But hey, we don't acknowledge that face, okay? Alright, so now we move on to the characters who have literally no names. But yeah, here's a gold one. Yeah, he's got like the little gold, I don't know, thing that Hanzo from Overwatch has. Yeah, I guess that's a common piece for me. I don't know why. Use that on my Keanu Reeves. Anyways, but the helmet is just a Crusader helmet that I just painted gold, of course, because, you know, you gotta have a gold Crusader helmet. Lego copied me. But below it, Hanzo's head. Oh my god, guys. It's Keanu Reeves. But pretty much, just a cape, like a gold cape from, what's her name? Batgirl? From Batman movie? Yeah. I took these little shoulder pads from, what's his name? Like the Ninjago characters. And I just kind of cut one of the little shoulder pad things off, and I just kind of glued it and then sculpted it on the other side and painted it in my own gold, which the gold I use is splendid gold. It's a nice gold, you know? It's by Deco. But the armor and the legs are just from the Atlantis guards. The shield, that's from that Aztec guy. What's his name? I don't know the name of this guy. But then the sword is just a normal Ninjago sword from, I think, Hunted. Moving on. Where's the character? You know, I'm going to show off the pink one. This is probably my least favorite out of all these Crusaders, but it's decent at the most. I think it's still pretty cool because it has like its own armor. This one I think would be female. The other one would be male, of course, because the head. But this one would probably be female. I don't know. Probably because it's pink. But the head below it, just a pure black head. Well, not really. I take that back. It's the pixel head. I forgot. Because, you know, I only see the black from here. But, of course, the armor is actually the football torso piece thing. Yeah, it's that piece I just sculpted on. Honestly, couldn't tell if this is backwards or not. I couldn't tell. It's like almost the exact same design. The legs are from a Harry Potter character. I don't know who. Painted on the arms. Not that great. But, hey, I kind of rushed this figure because I wanted to make a pink Crusader of some sort. Now we got the green one. This is probably my favorite out of the no names. Just because of the armor, how it all goes together. I used another one of the Ninjago shoulder armor pieces. The green helmet, of course, Crusader helmet. Just painted green with the silver. Had it below it, it's a Ninjago character. Yeah, I don't know his name. Then if we go down, of course, we have Lloyd's armor. I think it's, well, not armor, but torso from, I think it was Hunted. I think. He has normal police handcuffs I just kind of cut off just to give him a little bit more detail. He's got a shield from Lloyd as well. I just remember Lloyd having that shield. And then legs, I think from Nexo Knights. I think it's from that. There are a lot of Nexo Knights pieces in this one thing. But hey, guess what? This person doesn't have any Nexo Knights pieces because hey, it's a Copper Crusader. Copper Satyr. Yeah. But hey, the torso armor is actually made from a Well, it's not really made, but it's the torso armor from one of the snake people from Ninjago. Yeah. Then, of course, the helmet is just a Crusader helmet, painted gold. Not gold, copper, with just a little stuff going over. That's with Procreate, by the way. The head below it, just a pure black head. Oh, frick. I was trying to make sure if it was pure black, what it is. The torso is actually a female torso, so it's female, I guess. I don't know. But it's from... what's its name? I don't know the character, but it's from Black Panther. The legs are just pure black legs, and of course the little paddle thing that the Aztec guy has. I'm going to call him Aztec. I don't really know what his name is or what to consider him. Moving on to the final Crusader. Well, not really though, but you'll see. We have a white Crusader. Sorry, I was interrupted by someone. But this character, I'd probably make a villain. You'll see because of the head, but hey. The helmet, I painted white, of course. And the white's are tight. But, yeah, it's the head from... That one character from... It's one character from Infinity War. It's one of, like, the Sons of Thanos or whatever it is. I don't know, Children of Thanos. I don't freaking know what they're called, okay? But the armor is actually from that one guy from Ninjago. The ice dude. I don't know these names, okay? I haven't watched Ninjago in so long. I only watched, like, the little D&D, like, season, you know, with the Skull Sorcerer and all that. You know, I'm trying to keep up, but I can't. But pretty much the torso armor below it is, I think it's just a white torso that I found. I don't know whose it is or what it's from. Then just some Stormtrooper legs, First Order, I think. And then just a spear and a little skirt piece from that one character from the CMF that the Aztec warrior guy is in. I don't really know, man. I don't know what it's from. Alright, moving on. Now we have the villains. Ooh, spooky. Frick. Here's who I like to call Argonoth. I don't know. People call him Sauron, I guess from Lord of the Rings. I had to look that up because I didn't know who it was. It's not supposed to be him. It's just supposed to be a character I made, Argonoth. I think that's how you say his name. Hold on, I have a character list sheet. I have a little sheet where I have all these names and a little picture of them, just so I can make sure. Yeah, Argonoth. Spelled Argonoff. I think that's how I pronounce it, okay? You know, names can be pronounced in weird ways, so if that's not how you pronounce it, then who cares? So, the head is just from, well, the helmet is from Reinhardt. And, of course, the hand comes off. That's fun. This little staff piece is just from one of the Ninjago characters. It's from that season, I guess. Put that back on. But the torso armor, I mean, like the shoulder pad, frickin' whatever. I'm just gonna call it torso armor because they all have armor, let's be honest. This is from Shredder, I think? I don't know. But I just kind of flipped it upside down to make it a lot more cooler, and I think it looks cool. I took a Reinhardt helmet and I actually painted it in black, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I might make like a black version of this character with his own armor, I think. I don't know. This little cape piece is from, what's his name? It's from an Overwatch character. I forget, Reaper? I don't remember. But hey, the head is from him as well because I just turned it around. And the torso and legs from Cyborg. Moving on, we have, hold on. This is the last Crusader, actually. We have Togon. Togon. Togon? Toakon. Togon. Whatever. I'm just gonna call him Togon. Who cares? I try to come up with like weird names for the villains because I want them to sound cool. I guess I don't know. But yeah, I was just trying to come up with names. One of them, actually no, two of them don't have names, so you can name them if you want to. But hey, he has like the little thing right there. The paper keeps flying because the freaking fan is on. He has a black helmet with a gray outlining, of course. I don't know. He has a Carnage head. It's the most recent Carnage instead of like the older Carnage because I like that one and I want to keep it on whatever character I have it on. Then the armor is actually from a Ninjago character, of course, from one of the Skulkin. Originally, I was using the armor for someone else, but then I just kind of decided to put it on here. The torso below it is actually from that gray guy who I showed off earlier. I was using his head on the green Crusader. It's from that guy. The legs, I want to say it's from Vader or someone like that, but I don't remember. The shield I just kind of found off of Bricklink and I thought it looked cool with him. And of course, the sword is actually from Harry Potter. I don't know what, it's from the little goblin guy. I don't know the names, okay? I don't watch Harry Potter. I'm not a crackhead whenever it comes to Harry Potter. Next, we have Zoron. Yeah. I don't know, man. I try to give them cool names. But pretty much with this guy, this head is from Guardians of the Galaxy guy. I think this helmet piece is actually from Nexo Knights. Yeah, it's from Nexo Knights, I remember now. It's from one of the main characters, I think. Of course, attached to a bicycle helmet. The shoulder armor is actually from... It's from Ninjago. I just decided to add on to it, and that was back before I even had Procreate, so this hard clay. And I just kind of sculpted it on. I used it for something else, but I decided to use it here because I thought it fit. Then, of course, the cape. And, well, it has a big red cape and then a smaller black cape, I guess. I don't know. I thought it looks cool. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks intimidating. Just, me. Skeletor custom. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. I'm not a good Skeletor person, whatever. The armor, on the other hand, I don't know who it's from. I really don't. But hey, the legs are from a Star Wars character, I think. Let's hope. And, of course, the swords from Ninjago. Where else would they be from? Because Ninjago has all the cool pieces, because Lego only cares about their own stuff. All these characters are supposed to be like counters, like sort of opposites to the main characters. So like me, Krong, and all them. They're supposed to be the opposites, I guess, like their rivals. Here we have Borom, because you know, I don't know, I just call him Borom. I just threw a piece of paper on the ground. It was annoying me. Ah, frick. But pretty much a Borom. He has a little blade right here, and of course the Nexo Knight shield with the little hand, feet, foot thing. I don't know who it's from. I only got like one Nexo Knight set, actually, speaking of which. From very first wave, it was the chain shop looking ones. And of course that happens. Pretty much with this guy, I use the head from one of the Knights of Ren. I don't really care for the Knights of Ren, because who really cares? Let's be honest, I didn't even watch the movie. I bet they aren't even that important. But I took gunmetal gray. I'm going to refer to it as gunmetal gray, even though it's not really gunmetal, but you know what I mean. But I took that and I just kind of painted all of this Axel torso. And of course I left the bowl, some of the outlines like the yellow and all that. Painted, this is Axel from Axel, so yeah. Painted on some of the yellow markings. Sort of make him look a lot more bull-like. And then of course dark gray legs. Not much to really talk about with him. He's quite simple. Just like this next one. No name. This is the first no name, so you can name him. But this helmet I found, I thought it was really weird. It kind of looks like Dr. Fate. So I was originally going to use it for like a monster, like a Man 7, but I already made one, so like, what's the point? And he doesn't even wear the helmet anymore, so like, what's the point anymore? But hey, shoulder armor is actually from Ninjago, because why not? The head is from a Harry Potter character, I just don't remember who. It's one of the older ones. It's a little messed up, but hey, it still works. I might replace the head one day. Armors from Outriders. It's one from one of the Outriders, there were many. Gray arm, black arm with a brown hand, and of course gray legs. And he's got little katanas. Next up, we have Tulan. Tulan. T-U-L-A-N. Tulan. Tulan? I don't know. I'm gonna call her Tulan. Why not? But Tulan here is actually got, of course, Ninjago helmet piece, Ninjago head, and Ninjago torso armor. If you're wondering where this head is from and why it looks like this, it's actually from this character. It's from the jetpack lady. I just turned it around because I thought it looked cool. I'm using this same head on a different character. It's just another original character, I guess. The torso armor is actually from Nia, from the most recent Ninjago sets. Not like the newer ones coming out soon, but D&D like one. Then the legs from Cole. I'm trying to get this over with fast because I got a feeling we're dragging on a little too long. Next up, we have another no-name. You can name this guy if you want to. But pretty much, this guy isn't really much of a demon, kind of like everybody else. Because a lot of them are supposed to be demons. He's more of like a human who kind of got burnt. He wouldn't be on Argonoff's side. He would be on someone else's, I guess. So I don't know, I might make that character one day because I have an idea for him. But he has the Anakin burnt face. Of course, this helmet is actually kind of rare, I think. I don't know, it kind of goes for a lot on Bricklink, but mine kind of broke off. That's the reason why it doesn't have the thing on the top, so I just kind of painted the top silver. armor, Ninjago, of course. Katanas, Outrider torso with a little bit of red outlines. I used it for something else, but I decided to get rid of it. Just kind of use it for this. Red arms, and of course, Thor Ragnarok legs. Holy crap, this is a long video. It's probably gonna be my second longest. That is it for this video, and ooh, that was a long video. Oh my god. So yeah, if you really have names for those characters, please tell me in the comments. I might consider making those their names. Just put a timestamp, put what color, you know, do whatever. Just tell me what name, and yeah. Then of course, next video will be the clones, all the clones that I've made. Hopefully I can get some paint for a specific project that I want to do. I want to do that soon so I can actually have it ready for the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. Hope you subscribe, because yeah, you know, majority of people aren't subscribed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye. Tap, tap.